Hello there. Welcome to Tribe Shout Out Tuesday. This is the day that we go and we shout out small businesses. And there's not.
Do that sound check thing.
Yeah, we don't know if you guys are hearing me yet.
Yeah.
Yep, we got the thumbs
Yep.
up. We got the thumbs up from the sound check. Hi, Vinny. How are you?
Hi, Vinny.
Hi,
The other
Amy.
sound check. Hi.
Hi, Amy. How are you? Amy loves your dress, Donna.
Oh, I love baby. Hop over there to the chats. To the chatty tats. I'm in the correct one. No, I am not. Takes a minute to find you people. They'll hide in various places, locations through the internets. Let's see.
There we go. It's good because Donna's got to man the chat because I have to have this thing all nice and big so that she can see it.
Yeah, because, you know, I'm blind.
There you go.
I'm going blind. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So on Tribe Shout Out Tuesday, we when we get alerted to people running their own businesses, escaping the employer-employee relationship and all that type of stuff, we generally try to shout them out, try to get their names out there so that people can see what they're doing, see the projects they're doing. As you can see on the, hang on. As you can see on that thing right there, that big old thing, that we have these cards, quote unquote, that we use to have a visual aid, and we generate those here as like a complimentary item for the tribe shout out. If you want a friend shout out, you want to get a friend a shout out, or you yourself are in business for yourself and you want to shout out, all you have to do is reach out to us at the network and be like, hey, shout out my business and
Shout us out!
And get us some recognition, some notoriety, get our name out there, and we will be more than happy to work with you to create a e-business card, as it were, to get you going as far as all of this is concerned. We also implore you to come on for a feature focus, and we will literally do a live interview with you, and you can talk about your projects. You can send us media that we can post up here just like this and all that good stuff. That might make it bigger.
Ooh.
No, it won't. That'll make it bigger.
Yeah, that's perfect. So I guess I will be starting this shindig here, this dealio.
Donna will be starting the shindig.
So my friends over at Bone and Branch, Laura Lee, she also goes by Ellie Lee. I just call her Laura. But Laura and her husband Zeus are the artisans and creators of many fine pieces of jewelry and other trinkets over at the Bone and Branch. You like the macabre, you like natural gemstones, she has something for you.
She has a wide array of natural art, I guess we could call it, and natural inspired art and natural sourced art.
Yes. Beautiful pieces. Go over and check out her Facebook, facebook.com, Bone and Branch. All spelled out. the way it sounds.
Bones Apothecary. Now, Bones Apothecary is the business of Tony Bones over from Cop Block fame, and other things. She's currently now building a live-in schoolie, which you can absolutely go and look at the process of that with her husband Larry Smart, which you may also know from anarchist circles. So Bones Apothecary, the main focus of that is selling kratom, and she is a customer as well. Well, she uses it for her own therapy, her own physical therapy, as well as sells it. And I too have started taking this herb, and I do have to say that my joint pain has been my joint pain. I just can't speak today. My joint pain has all but disappeared. I mean, I still feel it every once in a while, but it's got to be like an extreme situation, like there's a giant downpour coming or something like that. Like minor weather changes don't bother me nearly at all, and that's not I'm ignoring the pain. I know that feeling because I've been living with that for almost 30 years now. So, yeah, I mean, I only take like 2 ounces a day. No, 2 teaspoons a day.
Yeah.
And it's perfect. I mean, like literally, and I'm super active on my knees and all that type of stuff. So, it's definitely worth looking into if you are experiencing the unbridled joys of living hard on your limbs, because that's what I did. So that's Bones Apothecary. You can find them at bonesapothecary.com on the web, also on Facebook, facebook.com/Bones Apothecary, or you can look up Tony Bones herself. Yeah, and there's that. Eventually, we can move on to the next one. Empire CBD.
Yeah, my buddies over there at Empire CBD. James Freeland, he's just a regular ninja. I'm gonna just tell you right off the bat. He's been at this, healing people and health through cannabis and CBDs for quite a while now. And you can find him up in New York, and oh gosh, I lost count of how many locations in New York, but he has a couple down in Florida, and probably expanding, in various locations where the law allows. So he's over there at the facebook.com Empire CBD, or you can find a location map and probably a menu of the products that he sells there at www.empire-cbd.com.
Really need to start implementing that.
Yeah, right.
That
I can
the
do
drum.
only one thing at a time.
Hey, gratuitous self-promotion. Indie Learning Music Tutor. This is my project. I teach people. Basically, it's about teaching people technique and music theory, the functional music theory that you need to operate as a musician, as a composer, not the drawn out, nitpicky, music theory that you need for like classical music, or if you want to be a jazz music snob. But if you want to play music and you want to understand what's going on and understand how to achieve gaining your own voice with music, that is what I help people with. If you go to myilmt.com, you will find that there are plenty of complimentary education resources. I have extremely competitively priced private sessions. I am specialized for bass and guitar. I did start putting up some stuff for piano as well, and broad practical theory education. If you are interested in in private sessions, you all you have to do is reach out to me, and we will do a knowledge consultation before you pay for anything. That is completely complimentary as well, obviously. I need to know where you're coming from, what your musical background is, what kind of knowledge you're going into this with before I sit down with you and start giving you assignments and start talking about how you can get to the next level. Because obviously, if I do not know what level you're at, how am I going to tell you how to get to the next level? Indie Learning Music Tutor. Fall in love with creating music again. On a side note, most of what I try to teach people is focused around them finding their own voice. Like I can absolutely give you tips and whatnot for learning how to play other people's music. But the main thrust of education with me has more to do with you being able to sound like you rather than you being able to sound like your favorite musician, because you'll never be that, to be completely fair. I love plenty of bassists around from plenty of genres, and I don't sound like any of them. But you can hear the influence of each of them in music I make. So, there's that. It's about really finding and refining your own voice, not being a carbon copy of somebody else. And the next up is Daniel John.
Electrician Daniel John Riley. Our good friend John Riley, he's over there in New York, in the capital region.
That's upstate New York for everybody who isn't in New York.
Yeah. It's a big state, I'll have to say. And he's been at this game for about 20 years, give or take. It's probably been about 22 years now since we started the network. And for free estimates, if you have any electrical needs, like you need some of those fancy under cabinet wiring, for the lights and stuff, or little mood lighting in your home, or pole barn, anything. He does commercial and real estate jobs. You can check him out over at electriciandanieljohnriley.com, or on Facebook at facebook.com/can'tbebeatprices. Now, he is insured and bonded. So, yeah, he's not messing around. He's really good at what he does. And for a free estimate, you can call him or text, at 518-416-9370.
Yeah, that is definitely up by Albany. It's Donna's turn yet again.
I was trying to
catch
up.
Go ahead and get that. I will start this. Brown County Forest Farming LLC. What's the guy's name?
Brian Hunt.
Brian Hunt. He is a certified mycologist, right?
Yes.
And his business, they do tours.
Yep.
He sells mushrooms at farmers markets, right?
Yeah, at farmers market
And
there in
also-
Brown County.
And also, he is a syrup manufacturer,
Yeah.
collector, and manufacturer.
Harvester, breeder.
You can get chanterelles. That's how you say it when you're fancy. Lion's manes, oyster mushrooms, chicken of the woods, maple wood shiitake, and maple syrup, and much, much more. You can reach out to him at 317-646-1356, or you can email him at browncountymushrooms@yahoo.com. He's still saying Yahoo.
Yeah. Don't let him. Yeah.
I'm judging.
Just don't let him judge you. I still haven't excited you.
Brown County Forest Farming.square.site is his website, and you can reach out to him. He does do tours, woodland tours for mushroom hunting.
Yeah, in the season, guided tours. He's an educator, and you can stop by the Brown County Nashville Farmers Market and talk shop with him. He loves talking mushrooms. He's been a friend of mine since the 5th grade. He knows a thing or two. So check him out. You can also call at 317-646-1356. Yep. Just making sure.
Okay. Aha! Shameless plugging of my own stuff again. Well, this is just a network in and of itself.
Sure.
If you are a business owner, artist, content creator, join the network. The network is a at no cost promotion service that we offer to independent business people, whether they're content creators, artists looking to sell their art, or business owners and service providers. Our only caveat is that you own your own business, that you are not working for someone else or an agent for another business. We are looking for those entrepreneurs that are staking out on their own and not and escaping the employer-employee relationship. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com, The Network MMA, or on the web at thenetworkmma.wordpress.com. If you do know somebody who is in business for themselves and you are looking and they are a little light on their marketing budget, you can always send them our way. We are more than happy to expose the network to them and hopefully get them to the next level in their business. Yeah. Where's that? The network. MMA.
Tori! We can find Tori Wright over there in Oregon with To Die For Creations. Now, when I say that she's a miracle worker, I'm not doing that justice. What do you think? Am I doing it justice?
She does a good job.
She does an excellent job, and I love her dearly. Literally, she is saving my life with epilepsy, living with it since 8. The age of 8. I can say for a fact this is the only thing that has been helping me. She is a godsend. So if you need help with medicinal, from a holistic point of view, from an approach, she makes an array of medications, teas, herbal teas, concentrates, edibles, and virgin, treats too. And
In other words, food.
Yes. But and she
I'm
also
so
does
reminded of that post.
textiles as well as like quilts and sewing and embroidery, and she's just a woman of many talents and skills, and I can't sing her praises enough. I really can't, and it's yeah, check her out. I mean, you're gonna have to call her if you want anything in particular.
Yeah, I'll get the number if you want.
Okay.
Because it's
Yeah.
tiny.
Yeah.
I gotta fix this thing.
Okay.
Anyway, so in order to contact Tori, you have to call her or send her an email, or reach out to her on Facebook, obviously, at To Die For Creations. Her phone number is 503-724-5077. And you can email her at freethinkertw@gmail.com. And the main reason for that is because she needs to have a personal relationship with the people she's doing business with, because of the nature of the medicine that she is selling. Requires close observation for bodily changes as time goes on.
Yeah.
Lunar Lathers Apothecary. This is a friend of mine, Tara. She's she was a stay-at-home mom. Now she has a job. So I guess former stay-at-home mom.
But still,
Yes, she's still a mother.
yeah.
She creates homemade artisanal soaps, ethically sourced and made with good intentions. You can find her store at lunarlathersapothecary.bigcartel.com, and you can find her on Facebook at Lunar Lathers Apothecary, all one word. Yeah, she has like some intense soap molds and stuff like that. So I do believe she was working on bath bombs.
Ooh.
But I don't know what happened with that. I haven't heard anything recent about it. So definitely check her out if you are looking for some handcrafted specialty soaps. Bam.
Real Liberty Media. Dum, dum, dum. My friends over at Real Liberty Media work endlessly and effortlessly to bring you truth. We live in a world where we have the mockingbird media all around us, and it's hard to find a good, reliable source of information. And that's where Real Liberty Media comes in, because they're, as you can see by the banner, you got that voluntarist ANCAP colors being rocked here and represented. And so that means they're not bought out by left or right politics, So there's no agenda there. The only agenda is the truth. And you can check out an array of shows over there. A couple of them are coming back into the next season. So check everybody out over there. There's a whole bunch of great people. You can check in the chat room and talk it up with everyone over there at rlmradio.xyz, www.reallibertymedia.com. Say hi to Grim, Vinny, Moose Girl,
And all those folks.
all the folks. Tell them Donna sent you.
80/20 Empire. That's 8020empyre.com. This is a friend of mine, Tabs. I used to work with them at my soon-to-be former job. She had left the kitchen in order to pursue her passion for righting the wrongs of education regarding historic Africa. She has seen some leeway in Connecticut where they had done some community action in order to get an ancient Africa or a pre-colonial Africa history class put in as an elective in the Connecticut curriculum. Trying to dispel the myth of the uncivilized, barely human outlook that
history books have been known
that history books that center around a certain
propaganda.
Yeah. I'm not going to get all political today. All of her stuff, like she sells studio time. She has music. 80/20 Empire is actually based around a comic. There's merchandise involved as well, and a portion of all of the proceeds from her, from their sales, is put towards efforts of correcting the educational mistakes of the U.S. education system regarding pre-colonial Africa. 8020empire.com. I actually have one of her shirts too.
Yeah, I love it.
Homemade by Lala.
Ooh la la.
Donna gets to do extra typing now.
Yeah,
so.
I do.
My good friend Layla Tyler Weeks, she had actually recently moved back to Alabama to open up a storefront back at home. So the delivering message on this card is actually wrong.
Yeah.
Let's
We
just-
need to fix it.
let's-
Update it.
Let's just put it lightly. Situations change. She had moved back to Alabama, and her and her husband now are operating via storefront farmers markets. You can get baked goods, jams, jellies, marmalades, and all of that stuff, all locally sourced if possible. There is shipping available on select items. There are certain things she won't ship because they just don't ship well. You can find her on Facebook at Lala's Homemade, Instagram at Lala's Homemade as well. Give her a shout out if you're looking for some professionally baked goods at a reasonable price. Ta-da! Donna, you're up.
Oh, yeah. Ignacio Handmade Permanent Cigars. You can find Steve over in the Lincoln, Nebraska area.
Telling
And
jokes.
Telling jokes. Being funny. Displaying his wood in public.
Back to the script.
Anyway, back to the script. Yes, Ignacio Handmade. And you can find all his permanent smoking, permanent cigars in various locations in a multitude of states now. In the head shops, in the smoke shops, and all in between, even at the cellar where he performs.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, last week? The week before?
When he was on live?
He was doing it live. He was going to
That's
go
the week
on
before.
stage. Yeah, he was going on stage with his wood, showing everybody what he can do. But you can find him over on Instagram as Ignacio Handmade, and over here on Facebook as Steve Edmond. You could also just type in Wilder Steve on Facebook and find him there. So, yeah.
Yeah, he actually has products all throughout Colorado, Arizona, uh, Nebraska, obviously. I think there's someplace else.
And he's not just limited, like turning all the wood he has into smoking devices. He also does bowls and just an array of things. He's an artisan, so of the highest regard. So yeah, check out everything he does. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
We love you, Steve.
And I believe that is the final one. Yep. That's it. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. I greatly appreciate it. Comment section's full of stuff.
Yeah, full of stuffs.
Full of stuff.
Comments.
Full of comments. There's 4 people watching.
Ooh, damn.
So there's one person other than the 3 people we know about.
Ooh, secret.
Iowa as well. Yeah, there
Yes.
you go. Iowa. That was the other place I was thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for coming by. We greatly appreciate it. It is Tuesday, so I will be back later for Bard and Broad, playing some copyright-free tunes that are provided by Scott's Bass Lessons and tacos.
Yeah, gotta make some tacos tonight. Gotta
So
make those tortillas.
yeah, thank you everybody for coming by. We greatly appreciate it, and we hope to see you later or tomorrow for Web Presence Wednesday.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.